to Escape the Pacific, one of my favorite little indie games that's out there. I am prejudiced because the developer's been very kind to us, not only as a gaming community, but me personally. So I do have some prejudice in there. I'm not going to hide that, but they seem to be Radu seems to be a really wonderful guy. And if you ever want to find out more about their game, you can just type !Pacific and channel. The gamersforgamersteam.com, as well as their Steam powered page is there. I think the game right now, yep, it's just 15 bucks. It sometimes goes on sale for 10, but currently it's $15, and I firmly believe this game is worth every penny of $15. Let's load in. I even forget what we were doing last time. I honestly have forgotten what we were doing last time. Oh. Okay. Where are we? Oh, we're on our original starting island, aren't we? We had no luck finding our compass, our sextant or watch. We had no luck finding our sextant or watch at all, even though our notes specifically said to the southwest of the island that we found the node on, which was this island here. And the only island to the southwest of it was this, which was very, very weird. Very weird. Anything in there? Oh, it's a candlestick. I don't care. Anything in there? Nope. Yeah, this is the one we found. Our ship wrecked around a far island in southwest direction. And unfortunately, our sextant and watch went lost in some of the chests on the ship. Yeah, not so much. Not so much, my friend. All right, let's check out our stuff here. Okay, let's put the axe in here. That's almost some rope there. We got our bed. We've got some food, I think, in here. Yeah, we got some papayas and stuff. Excellent. So for those of you who've never seen their UI before, it's a very basic UI. They're actually going to be changing a lot about their UI this year. But right now, this is their basic UI. It's got your health, your hunger and thirst, how tired you are, your stamina, what your temperature and wetness is. It has a little thing over here called food diversity. Food diversity is very important. And you need to keep the land, sea, and fruit at sort of even levels to keep your food diversity at 100% or right around there. Vitamin C and salt is very important as well. As you see, our salt is getting a little low. If any of these go down low enough, you'll start losing overall health. You can get health back by sleeping, basically. Pretty much. How do you become a moderator? Oh, I'm not really looking for any other moderators right now. There's not really a process, per se. Not really a process for moderatorship. It's sort of when I need some mods, I'll look around and see who I got. But at the moment, I'm not looking to actually get any other mods right now. But I'll definitely keep you in mind if we get to that point. For sure. Oh, damn. I almost ran right into the banana tree. Right in the banana tree. I like taking down the bush, too. The bush must die. The bush must go. All right, so where have we not visited yet? We haven't visited... We visited the Blue Lagoon. We visited... We're on landfall right now. We visited that. I almost want to see if to the southeast, can I see the islands over there? There's Papaya Island. There's F. I think I almost need to sail back to F. I think I need to go that way just to find my stuff. I surely ain't finding it here. Do I have anything? Do I have a fish trap or anything around this island? I do not. It's got a low-lying ship there, but that's not going to have... That doesn't have anything in it. I've already checked that ship. So let's see. Do I have any meat with salt on it right now? That's just dried. Fish. Do I have any fish? I got a fish. It's just a dried salmon, but I'll eat it anyway. I still need. I need to make some salt. Is what I need to do. Make some salt. Hey, Victorian, how you doing? Little off topic. P.S. Release has finally happened. Desolation point start. 43% candy bar. Almost killed me. Day 6. Full health and CH with bedroll and hammer. Just happy as a kid. Oh, nice. Nice. Welcome in, Victorian. I'm so happy for you. That's awesome news. Awesome, awesome, awesome news. So that's E. I haven't been to E yet either, but I think I want to go over this way. Yes, we're very strong, as you can tell. We're strong like bull. Woo! Oh my goodness, oh my. Alright, we're gonna sit down here and I'll show you a little bit about the rafting once I get my big old noggin out of the way. So, as you can see below, there's a little rafting UI. Sailing UI, I guess I should say. And the Sailing UI has several different difficulty levels. You can play it on starter, which I usually do just for the ease of doing it during stream. Where you have basic control. You control the sails going up and down, and you control which way the rudder goes back and forth, left to right. And that's about it. Now, if you go for the beginner, same sort of controls, but now you control the sails tilting. They won't just automatically turn to where the wind is. You go to intermediate, and now you're getting upwinds, you're getting calm winds. It basically just becomes more difficult. And I just inhaled a Dorito. That's never good. Now, there is advanced and expert, which you don't even get a wind indicator on, which kind of sucks because their wind indicator that they have that you can build in game is not the best. So you don't probably want to play on those right now because it's very hard to tell where you're going and it's just going to be frustrating as all get out. Now, while you're sitting, you notice how we sped up all of a sudden. It's because I've gone into fast time. Up there. Up there. Right there. And that allows us to have time basically move forward quicker while we're on the raft as long as we're sitting. You can pretty much sit anywhere in the world and have time move quicker for you. Which is very nice. Very, very nice. But good job, Victorian. That's awesome. I'm glad your run's going so well. It's always fun when you get a good run going. But that's the basics of sailing. Like I said, I usually leave it on starter just because for me, and for streaming purposes, it just makes it a little easier. Oh, is that my dock? I built the dock over here. Let's go visit Papaya Island real quick. I'll show you my dock that I built. Hard left, hard to starboard, or hard to port. Straighten her out, sir. See my dock that I built there? Oh yeah, and I pretty much cleared this island off too. See, I built a little dock. I built a dock for my boat, okay? I'm sitting by the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Oh, I'm sitting by the dock of the bay, wasting time. There we go. See, now my boat's just sitting here by the dock. There it is. Alrighty, so we got a lot of stuff on this island. Yeah, we sort of tore this island apart. Oh, wow, really? Did the hemp respawn? I think the hemp respawned. Because this hemp was not here before. I took all the hemp off this island. I swear to God I did. I think the hemp respawns. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Here's an idea to entertain. In Long Dark, you should have a boat washed up on the shore, right? So you're getting in, waiting for a while until it washed back to the sea. Then the Long Dark closes, Escape the Pacific opens up, and you're washed up to a little island. Play here and then sail back. That'd be kind of cool. I'd be down for that. Oh, I can't. Oh, because I probably got those islands on this island here. Okay, so that one I can triangulate. Those two I cannot because I actually triangulated those. I actually discovered those from this island in the first place. So I can't triangulate them off the island that I discovered them from. Interesting. Got a thick branch. I got a thick branch. I'm taking my thick branch over here. I got a thick branch, and it's so beautiful. There we go. We'll put that down right there. Do I have a... I should have a fish trap around this island, right? Don't I? Yes, I do. It's all the way over here. See that little shadow in the water? That's my fish trap. That is my fish trap, boys and girls. That's my thirst trap. These are only at 1%, huh? That's disappointing. Do I have enough? I have enough to make a rope now, don't I? These have nothing in them. Those are just crates, and then here's some crates that I could build stuff with. Let's break this down. Hello, Andreas. How you doing today? How's it going? Also known as Mads. From the YouTube side. And then you can end up a jungle and Greenell opens up. That would be crazy. It'd be like one game into the other. It'd be like, what game am I playing? I think I got accidental respawns here, boys and girls. I think I got accidental respawns. I don't know, but I think I did. Well, this is two more ropes for me. I'm gonna sit down because you use up your energy less when you're sitting than when you're standing. So if you're standing, you're using a lot more energy than when you're sitting. So it's better to sit than to stand when you're doing stuff. Now I'm going to make some hemp ropes here. I have enough to make 8 small ropes, and it takes 4 small ropes to make a big rope. You can hit P just to put stuff in your backpack. E picks it up. And then you can hit the C button and hold it down to get your fast crafting going on. You can also just hit C and it will open up the entire crafting menu, letting you access all the different things you can make. Recipes, boats, equipment, tools. You also have a build menu, which has all your floors, your walls, your openings, and all that sort of stuff. You also have your skills. And your skills increase as you actually do those activities, and they decrease as you don't do the activities. So the more you dive, the more you swim, the higher it goes. The less you swim, the less you dive, it starts to go backwards. And then there's a journal that has quests that you can do, achievements that you can attain, and some tutorials you could look at. And they have hints on pretty much everything. If you're looking for something, you can go in here and go, oh, what about seagulls? How do I look at these? Barrels, what do I do with those? Chests, what do I do with those? You know, it sort of gives you some information. All right, let's go out. Let's go out here and see if we can find our... And when you dive, you do not want to dive with your backpacks and stuff on. Your weight directly affects how long you can dive, and it also affects how deep you can dive. And it will pull you down to the bottom. And I'm going to get an F5 and get a quick save. There we go. Oh, I'm way far away from my fish trap. And up at the top, you see that white bar. That's my oxygen. The red bar is my health. The white bar is my oxygen. Okay, here we go. Really? Do I have that bug? I have the bug. I've got the bug. All right, I got the bug. So we're going to do F5, F8. There we go. Sometimes you can't interact with things that are underwater. Tommy, how you doing? Hello, hello, my friend. Let's give this another try. Well, let me see it there for a second. Oh, that's weird. I didn't want to do that. There we go. No, I don't want to do that. I want to take my fish out. There we go. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, geez, I just ate a raw fish. That was bad news. That was bad. That was not healthy for me. All right, I'll drop that. You always want to drop it around an area that has some fish in it. It's very weird, the amount of interaction I can have with that. Seems to be very limited for some reason. Very limited. Random question. Sorry if it's negative, but do you ever just feel all of a sudden like crying? Not really, no. Not really. That mainly is brought on by thoughts of other stuff. It usually just doesn't manifest itself, for me anyway. I know it does for some people, but it doesn't really ever manifest itself just in that way for me anyhow. Yeah, I ate some raw fish. That was a bad move. That was a bad move. It was bad. So for me, that doesn't really happen, but I know it does for others, so. Usually for me, it's brought up, through thoughts of other things, like, my dad, stuff like that. All right. Hammer away. It's hammer time. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Can't touch this. My pants so baggy when I move it ain't hard. Make me want to say, oh, my lord, hey, hammer. Do you really have a weenie? With pants like that, you move like a genie. All right, let's equip that. Let's drop these here. I think it might be time to build a fire. I think it might be time to build a fire and get some salt made. Do I have salt aboard my ship? Do I have salt here? That is a jar of carrot seeds, corn seeds. No, that's not salt in there. There's no salt in there. There's no salt in there. Carrot seeds, corn seeds, sealed jars. So I'll need a couple of those for sure. I need a pot for sure. Need 2 pots for sure. Hemp seeds and water. Wait, how are we thirsty? Yeah, we're a little thirsty, but not too bad. I need a bucket for sure. And I need those for sure. And a bucket. There we go. Where are you going, boat? Excuse me, Mr. Boat. Did I say you could go out there? See, that's the problem, is you can't moor the boat to the dock. If I could moor this boat to the dock, I'd be a happy camper. Unfortunately, you cannot. You can set the boat on the dock. Like that. But you can't actually tie the boat to the dock, which kind of is kind of sad. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. It makes me a little sad. Not gonna lie. Actually, I need to fill that with salt water. There we go. Perfect. Let's make ourselves a little fire here, boys and girls. So for a fire, you need to start with some fire sticks. I know that's shocking, right? It's got some... Oh, that's got a little salt on it. Let's grab a little salt from there. Any salt in the rest of these? Nope. I don't see any. That's fine, though. That'll be enough to salt one of our fish. Boop. There we go. Put that away. Is there any more rocks around here that I can grab? I'll grab these sticks that I see. Ah, here's some rocks. Oh, I can't stash it in my inventory. All right, well, let's go, let's just do this then real quick. Let's just drop these rocks here. Oops, where's that other rock? There we go. Let's grab some fire sticks. I think we need 4 to get a fire started. And then we can go in here and pick our fire. And go, yes, please. Actually, you know, wait a second. Hold on a second. Can I just build a... Oh, no, I have to build that. Okay, so we'll just build the fire. There we go. Then we got to put enough fire sticks on it to make it into a large enough fire that we can then add regular sticks to, like that. And then we can pick up rocks and put rocks around it, which allows us to build it up even more than it was before. You can put up to 10 rocks, either carving or regular, around the fire. So we need, we got 2, 4, 6. And then we're going to just go ahead and equip this. And we're just going to set some of these on the... Why can I not set them on there? Can I not do that? Hold on a second. I'm so confused right now. Can I not put things on that fire? Or does it have to be going before? I bet it has to be going before I can put it on there. Probably has to be going before I can put it on there. So let's hold off on that for just a second. Let's go grab some more rocks. We need some rocks. So we need to make some salt. We're going to set up a little salt factory here. And that is gone. Okay. Let's equip that. That is weird. I don't know. Our fire's not working right now. And that is the last one we can put on there. All right. Where's our bucket at? There's our bucket. Come here, Mr. Bucket. Let's put some water in each of these. We'll get some more water into bucket. This is just an easy way to keep all these filled. Instead of having to... You can't, unfortunately, put anything that has water in your backpack. Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense. You can't put a open container of water in your backpack. But this allows you to have water on standby here. Let's get a tinder. Put that in the campfire. Grab some sticks. And then build this up as big as we can. The thing about having stones around it as well is you can build the campfire super, super huge, which is great. And then we can take our fire striker. There we go. Now we should... Oh yeah, you just had to wait for it to get lit. It had to be lit. There we go. Put those right next to each other. These right next to each other. I think we could even put the... No, we cannot. No, we can't put that on the fire. I was like, I think we might be able to put that on the fire. No. That's not going to happen. But we can get these cups. As long as you have a cup that has one volume, these little half ones don't quite do it. But the cups that have one volume, you can use those to make salt in as well. So that one I can utilize. We got a bottle of muddy water that I can cook up. You can also do muddy water on the fire as well, which is kind of cool. Okay, that should be all. Excellent. I have 1 day left till parasites wear off. Oh no. That's not fun. Put that bottle right in the middle there. All right. So now we're good to go. Yeah, we got some sushi. Raw food is no good. Almost died in Long Dark after eating raw wolf today. Yeah, raw wolf's not good. And you got the 1 day of parasites left. Oh, geez. Parasites are never fun in Long Dark. Never, ever. I don't know of one person who's like, oh, I'm so glad I got intestinal parasites in Long Dark. It's so much fun. That just doesn't happen. I'm just going to bring these up here because you know what? We have 3 buckets. We can't put them on the fire, but they can just be like, water for us. Hey, Pam, I am. Yay, holiday time with Atheenon in the Pacific Resort. Yes. We are in the Pacific Resort. So what you can do to speed this process up is you can sit. You can use the past time. And these will all speed up. There we go. We got the water. The water is done. That's actually good water now. And then we got salt in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these jars, drop them down. We're going to grab a little bit of wood, add the wood to the fire because the fire is a little less. We're going to get the salt, do that, grab a little more water, put it back. And the nice thing is with these you get, the coconuts, you get 0.1 to 0.2 with each coconut. Like that one only gave us 0.1, but it's kind of a random thing. We're at 0.5, now we're at 0.7. So I'm not sure what determines whether it gives you more or less salt in it, but let's see if we can just fill these up. Now these ones will just give us 0.1, period. Those don't give you any more, but that's okay. So now what we're gonna do? Oh, I have to have water in this. I thought I got water in it. I guess I didn't. There we go. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this jar of salt over here to our fish, and we're gonna salt up all of our fish. Hello, fish. We need salted fish. And also, I think what I'm gonna do too is I'm gonna find any meat that I have in there. Because you see our salt level's at 81. Having your salt get low, it's better to maintain it and keep it at a higher, to keep it at a good level than to let it go down and then you have to like struggle to recover it. Oh wow, we're almost out of land food too. Jeez Louise, man. Atheenon, what are you doing? Drop it in the sand here. There we go. So now it's salted. And I just ate it. and I just ate it. And I just ate it. I miskeyed and ate the damn stuff. Okay, that's fine. We'll get a couple jars of salt here filled up. Is there any animals I can kill here? Is there any crabs or tortoises? There's a shell from a tortoise. I'm sorry, Mr. Turtle. Hey-yo! I'm sorry, Mr. Turtle. I need your meats. I need all your meats. Hey-yo! The poor turtles. Like, what do we ever do to you, Atheenon, you big jerk? Oh, wow, that's all the meat I can carry, huh? Wow, that's all the meat. That's all the meat I can carry. Okay, well, I'll drop 2 here. I'll pick up the shell and drop it right by the meat so I remember where it's at. And I'll grab that meat. Run back over here. Oh, the poor turtles. I feel bad for them. I take such advantage of them. And they don't deserve it. What'd they ever do to me? Alright, let's see where we're at here. Okay, everything's doing good. Oh, nope, I didn't need that one. I needed this one here. So I can salt some of this meat. Salt, 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 and salt. Hey, Alexander, how's it going? How's it going? Okay, we don't have any more salt in there. Let's go back and grab those last couple pieces of meat we had over here. As you can see, we've trimmed the verge on this island. This island's very nice. Yes, you can build a rain collector. That is true. Can you use the shell from the turtle? Yes, you can build a rain collector, although they kind of suck, to be honest. One day they'll be able to. One day, hopefully, we'll be able to attach them to our boat. They will regain value when we can actually attach them to our boat. Until then, they're kind of garbage, to be honest. They don't have a lot of value because they're very limited in their usage at this point. And when you're on land, there's a lot better ways to get water through the use of coconuts, through a lot of things that don't involve them. When they make it so we can attach the rain collector to the boat, that'll be great. Because when you're out in the ocean, there's not really a good effective way to gain water. But see, here's the, I just want to make sure they haven't made it so we can do that yet. Can we do that? I need 3 small sticks. I want to make sure we can't attach it to our boat. If we can attach that to our boat, that is like game changer right there. That would be a game changer if we could attach it to our boat. Because that would give us a lot of... I don't think we can, to be honest. I don't think it's possible. But hey, I may be wrong. It's been a while since I tried. No, you can't. Unfortunately. Gosh dang it. I was hoping. I was hoping. I'll just put it there. We need some water. There we go. There we are. We don't need any more water now. Excellent. We got some meat that's not salted here. We got lots of meat that is salted. We're going to take this drying rack. Now, the drying rack, you can attach to your boat. And I highly recommend you do. Because it'll allow you to dry things as you travel. Ah, no. Now it's caught behind my... Now it's caught around my... There we go. I think I got it out. Yes, I did. There's a few things that glitch like that every once in a while. I was trying to get it like that. That's what I was trying to do. I don't think it's gonna cooperate with me. Okay. Nope, it's not gonna cooperate with me. Not gonna cooperate. Okay, well that's fine. That's fine. We can put it over here. My raft is not big enough yet to support a lot of the stuff I want to put on it, so we have to just be like conscious of that and not try to overdo it. There we go. And we just attached it. There we are. Perfect. Gilligan's Island in the making. Yes, it is. It actually kind of is Gilligan's Island in the making. All right, so we're going to sit here again and pass a little time. It's funny how these get done. Oh, actually, they get done a little faster now, don't they? Oh, they used to get done at the same amount of time, so that's kind of cool. They did that. I like that. So the more salt it can make, the longer it takes. Which makes total sense. Because these are still going. Let's grab a stick. Grab another stick. Okay, I can't put any more sticks on there. As you can see, I got a lot of sticks. Hey, Nana! Hello, hello. Hope the weekend's been good. The weekend's been amazing. Amazing and wonderful. So I have a little bit of bad news, boys and girls. We're going to try to stream tomorrow. I don't know how long we're going to be able to stream. They're doing some, Xfinity is doing some maintenance in the area. And they pretty much said in the text they just sent me, you will experience outages. And they're starting at 6 a.m. in the morning. So I may wake up and have no internet. I don't know. I don't know what tomorrow is going to hold. I'm going to try to start at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning like I usually do. But I honestly don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to try to stream, but we'll see if it actually happens or not. Because I'm not sure. All right, so we got a lot. I need to go grab. So this is a sealed. That's a sealed jar with 0.1. I need that jar there. I need to do this. Have they said anything about multiplayer on this yet? Well, they do intend to have multiplayer on it, like a cooperative play. It's not happened yet though. They do want to do that. Yes, I know they want to do that. I know that's part of the roadmap that they have for the game. It just doesn't exist yet. That's a bottle of water too. Interesting. Why didn't I just put that in there? Oh, I have fish hand. I have bottle hands now. I have bottle hands, boys and girls. But yeah, it doesn't exist in the game as of yet. But yes, they have talked about it. I mean, and honestly, this would be a perfect co-op game. It really, truly would. Because it's not like, it's more about surviving and stuff. It's not really like, you know, a hardcore. So it's not like that would hurt the game at all. You just have more hands to do the busy work. Somebody could be at the fire, tending the fire and getting salt made. The other person could be out cutting down trees. The other people could do other stuff. You know, that stuff like that. It's 120 for me right now. Nope, it's 120. It's just early afternoon for me. Early afternoon. I do rather like the better effects on the water. I'm kind of thinking of, oh, can I not turn up the environmental stuff? Oh, I can't. I can't turn up the environmental stuff when I'm playing. Oh, well, that's fine. Oh, by the way, the game now has autosaves. So if you go to load in, you'll notice there was an autosave just a couple of, like 4 minutes ago. I have the game autosaving every 5 minutes when I leave an island, when I come to an island, when I sleep, and when I get up, when the day goes, when a full day-night cycle starts. So you can customize it now to basically auto-save whenever you want, which is awesome. Such a great quality of life improvement right there, I tell you. Before, the saves were, you had to manually save everything, and it was a royal pain in the butt. A royal pain in the ass to save everything. 120 for me is nighttime. 24-hour military time. Well, we don't really do military time here in the U.S. So we do the 12-hour clock. So it's 13:21 right now. 13:21. But I do get that, yes. All right, fire's all built up all the way. Very nice. We'll sit down here, speed time up, and see where these go. Oh, those are done. Hold on a second. Hold on. These are done. That doesn't seem worth it. It was like, it's 0.4, I guess. Yeah, it's 0.4, but that takes like so much time. Oh well. I guess we'll do it anyway. I guess we'll do it anyway, because why not? I just want to have a lot of salt so I don't have to worry about the salt anymore. There we go. Get that one filled up. These have been really good about giving me 0.2. That one only gave me 0.1 though, so that makes me a little sad. That one gave me 0.2, so that, see, it redeems itself a little bit. That one gave me 0.2 as well, so, you know, not too shabby. 0.9, that gave me 0.2 as well. Not too bad. That gives me almost 2 jars, 3 jars full of salt, which is great. So that's a full jar. That's almost a full jar, and there's another almost full jar. So I got two full jars of salt. That's 20 things I can salt with that. I know you use 12-hour, but living in Norway, it's hard to remember AM, PM, and calculating time. Oh, I know. Totally, Tommy. Well, Tommy, I'm from the exact opposite. For me, trying to understand... Wow, I am taking a lot of health damage. Look at my body temp right now. My body temp. I've been taking so much health damage for my body temp. I need to drop that, drop that, drop that. I need to go for a little swim. Wow, 45. I'm at 45 degrees centigrade. Hello, fishies. How are you? Woo! My body temp is gone. The problem with getting so hot is that I'm also thirsty at the same time. My thirst goes up a lot too. Well, it feels like it's 45. It's at 45 degrees, 45 out right now. So yes, my body temp is really, yeah. My friend, you are dead. Yeah. Well, I was dying. My health is down to 78%. I need to go swim around in the ocean for a little bit. Scrambled brains for free, I know. I guess we can go check on the traps over here. Wow, I did not realize I was that hot. Wait a second, what's this guy? Hey, where'd this guy come from? I might not well make it. With our ship wrecked on a far located island in the southwest direction, location hope is little. If only it. What? We already got that note though. That is so weird. Maybe I got glitched on that the first time around. Trying to find my fish trap. Says I'm right near it, but I don't see it. Oh, I'm way far away. The fish trap's over there. Yeah, I'm way far away from the fish trap. That's okay. I needed to swim anyway. I need to get a little cooler. I need to cool off, boys and girls. I will say I love the underwater in this game. They did a really nice job. The seabed looks cool. Oh wow, I am still far away. It's like right out from there. I keep going right by it. There it is. It's like, where the heck is it here? Yeah, I don't know why I'm having such hard time touching it. It's so weird. It's like it won't let me touch it unless I'm like above the water. So I'm just going to put it right there. That's good enough. All right, we've cooled off a little bit, which is nice. Yeah, the fish trap, that would be great if you could make a buoy to find the fish. That would be actually pretty awesome if you could. So we've got another note. So I'm kind of curious, what's the difference between these two? I might not well make it. My last message. Huh. Both of them point me to the island to the southwest. Maybe it like respawned it down there now? I don't know. Maybe it respawned it with down there for some reason. I'm kind of like, huh, that's odd. All right, so we got a couple full jars of salt. Let's put those in here. Put those in there. Put that there. That there. Those are my sealed jars. I'm just going to leave those there. I'm not going to do any more with that. Got a fire stick here. Why do I have a... Why are my fire sticks such a mess? Did somebody come and... Did some crab run through my fire sticks and mess them all up? I think some crab did. Gosh dang it. Stupid crabs. Stupid crabs. Making a mess of everything. That should fill that one up. Yep, that one's done. Put that back on there. The other way of making salt is you can just put the salt water inside of a cup, and if you leave it for long enough, it'll basically just evaporate, and you'll actually get salt in the end. There is no Stream Elements cards or Stream Loots cards to bring tsunamis. No Wolfish one. Bad Wolfish one. Bad wolfish one. Bad doggo. Have to put wolfish in the doghouse. Bad doggy. Can you make buildings? Oh yes, you can totally make buildings. We actually built a this dock here. We built this dock. And you can actually there's a whole section of just buildings. You make pillars, and then you can make roofs and floors out of various materials. You can make walls out of various materials as well. You can make openings out of various materials, and then there's just some basic shelters you can make. But you can make doors, windows, all sorts of stuff. You can make some of the stuff I've seen people build is crazy. You need a lot of wood to build it, though. It doesn't just build itself. It doesn't just build itself. You need a lot of wood to build stuff. I'm just gonna go sit in the water for a second. Oh. Well, well, well. Well, that's gonna suck. Well, that's gonna suck. Well, I got the salt I could, so that's good. Yeah, I wish I had a roof now, didn't I? Don't I? Yeah. Unfortunately, when open containers get water dumped into them, they don't continue to, they basically fill back up with salt water. If it's, if it's got salt in it, yeah, it becomes salt water again. So that's always fun. Now, one thing we could do we could make a quickie building here. Put the beams up. Get a long stick. And then we can build a, no, not a basic plank, not a basic grass roof. Luckily, my fire's hot enough that it's not burning out. I'm going to move all these out so they can keep gathering water. Because this is your main way of getting water, is when it rains, you put out buckets and stuff. And it basically gets you lots of water. And then we need some palm leaves, which I know there was some palm leaves here. Palm fronds. Yeah, we should have probably done this before, but we didn't. Now, our stuff is all covered up. Now, this will stop getting... Oh, that's actually got cooking salt in it now. That's cool. Okay. These actually have water collecting in them, which is nice. And we got a little fire going here. Does the roof have durability? Or the hammer? Yes. All of your tools, as you notice, my tool here has very little durability left. These tools have durability as well. Now, with these kind of tools, like this axe, you can improve the durability by, quote-unquote, sharpening it up like that. The knife, you can do the same thing with. But it will never, ever get back to the position it was. So once it starts wearing down, it will never go back to the quality, the original quality that it was in the beginning. We're going to grab this bucket, or this barrel, and we're going to put our water inside the barrel, because this water will evaporate if left out here long enough. So we're going to take all this, we're going to scoop it up in the barrel. Now, the nice thing... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. The nice thing about water is that you can collect it like this. The bad thing about it is that eventually the water goes bad. Water does go bad in this game. So it'll only last for so long, and then it eventually goes bad. So right now it's in good shape. As it goes bad, though, there'll be a little, you see the little eyeball type thing next to it? That'll start having a little line next to it that'll turn green, then yellow, then red. And the 20 that you see by water will start going down. It'll start hydrating you less, and it'll be more poisonous as time moves along. So there's two things that happen to your water. It'll get a little red line or a little line next to the eyeball that means it's going bad, and it will start hydrating you at a lesser level than it does in the beginning. Right now, we're getting 20 hydration every time we take a drink. It will go down to 19, 18, 17, and generally the amount of hydration you're getting is going to be it will sort of correspond with the amount of damage that it will give you at the same time. So generally you'll get a good amount of water. You'll get hydrated well from water that's not poisoned. If it's poisonous or if it's starting to get poisonous, it'll hydrate you less. Wow. The cool thing is you can sometimes see the lightning in the air, in the sky too. The thunder and lightning will come through, and you'll actually see visibly the lightning strike out in the ocean, which is really cool to see. Okay, we're gonna actually put this fire out, because if you put a fire out before it's done, then it's basically ready to go next time. It has to dry out, of course, but there we go. Empty that bucket. Hey, Asus, how you doing? How's it going? And we'll put that bucket in there. Perfect, perfect. I don't know why I have this rock on me. Because I'm rock and roll, baby. Rock and roll. Are these dried yet? 36%. Okay, so they're not quite dried yet. How tired are we? We aren't that tired. Why does it keep saying I'm tired? Oh, by the way, one thing that these shelters help with as well is it will directly help with your overheating. If you are overheating, if you sit under the shelter in the shade, your temperature will start to go down. See how it's going down? Because I'm in the shade. I'm also fast timing right now, so it's sort of being helped along, but I'm fast timing it a little bit. What time is it in my time zone? Well, in military time, in a 24-hour clock time, it's 1340. But it's 1:40 Pacific. 1:40 p.m. Pacific time. Now, the other things you can do, on your little journey here is you could also, on the back of this thing, Oh, I had the map out. I was like, what's going on? On the back of this, you could actually build like a, palm wall. Oh, I don't know. Am I too high? Is it too high to do that? Oh, it might be too high to do it. Or no, I have to have poles. That's just the base. That's just the base. It's all about the base, baby. That's the base. I would actually have to build You have to put those between pillars. You can't put them between the foundation pillars. You have to put them between regular pillars. So those would actually sit up there. Usually, this what I did right here is just a quickie roof shelter type situation. For usual building, what you'll want to do is you'll want to build a structure like this. We'll actually just build onto the side here. You want to build a structure like this. And then you'll want to build a then you'll want to build a thing like that. And you'll notice also in the recipes here, each one of these has a finish time attached to it, right up there. And you'll notice that some things like weak side frames are not that long of a finish time. Floors, oops, which I'm going to put a floor on this. But floors have a 12-minute finish time on them. Other things have 14, 10, 25, 15 minutes. Everything varies, and that's actual like time in game that is passing when you do the construction. What's my opinion on the new long dark update? Well, I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm having a good time. I'm having a fun time with it so far. I just got part of the tail done today. We went to Bleak Inlet, and that was interesting. We went to Bleak Inlet. We're having some fun with it, so I'm enjoying it so far. I haven't found any of the. I found a few of the caches. I haven't found any of the like prepper caches. Yeah, that's an opinion. A lot of people are stirring up a lot of crap about that right now, and they just need to chill their titties and be, a little more receptive to not having everything catered to them all the time. But that's okay. People, people have the right to, feel that way if they want to. But yeah, I'm not one of those. I'll take what I get and be happy because, I only paid $20 for a game that's gotten thousands of updates that I've never had to pay for before. So I, for years, have been begging for Hinterland to take more of my money. And they finally have. And I'm very happy with what I've got. So, but as far as not being interloper friendly, here's the flip side. Here's the options that we could have had. Think of the hue and cry that would have gone up from the interloper community if they had put in the tails with stalker loot. All of a sudden, everybody and their uncle would be going, "It's too easy! You've made the game too easy!" Which is exactly what's happened every time something new's been added. It's a no-win situation. It's, in my opinion, for Hinterland. I mean, they're damned if they do, damned if they don't. Now, in an ideal world, given unlimited time and ability to do whatever they wanted, they could have made the loot a little bit less for Interloper. But, and I think they will in time, but I think at this point they were kind of like under the gun to get the update out because they're already running late. I mean, let's be honest, they were running late. They've been running late for a while, which happens when you're a little overambitious, like they are. Yeah, the pilot jacket's really fun. I mean, I haven't played it on Interloper yet. And so when I saw the pilot jacket, I was like, oh man, that's really good. I bet that ain't going to be an Interloper. And then somebody was like, oh no, you get it in Interloper. And I was like, really? Okay. I'll take that in Interloper. Thank you very much. So yeah, I'm excited that's an Interloper. That'll be cool. I'm going to build a cool little house roof on this. Yeah, we need 9 palm fronds, though. I don't know if I have 9 palm fronds. Do I have 9? Do I have 9 palm fronds? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I got 5. I got 5 so far. But the thing is that, I don't think I think they would have gotten a lot of backlash one way or the other. I don't think there was a right decision they could have made. I think they made the best decision they could with what they had available to them. And I think personally, Raph just needs to get off Twitter and ignore Twitter trolls and ignore Twitter altogether. But that's just me. I think he'd be better served if he did that, because he tends to not be the most. He's not the most. Let's just say he says some things on Twitter that tend to make a few people mad. And he just needs to learn to moderate himself a little on Twitter more, in my opinion. And if he did that, I think things would be great. But you can't tell somebody to get off something, I guess. You know, the thing though, Asus, is that I think with time it'll all work itself out. I think Interloper players will get a little more love. You know, the Interloper fan base is very loud and vocal, and I think with time it'll all come together. So is that gonna snap in there or not? Oh, it snapped over here. Okay. There we go. Cool. So I think with time it'll all even itself out. I mean, my initial reaction when I found that Tails was not going to be in Interloper, I was a little aww, but I want it too. So I totally get it. I was the same exact way. I felt a little, you know, let down. But the more I thought about it, I was like, well, I understand sort of what they had to do there. Especially knowing the kind of time constraints they've been under. And how far behind they are on a lot of stuff right now, too. Like I said, I think they have not had... Wait, is that backwards? That's not backwards, is it? I don't think they had enough time to parse out the loot for Interloper versus the loot for Stalker. And the cold hard facts is they wanted to get a product out, and if somebody has to be sacrificed, unfortunately it's going to be us Interloper players. It's just the reality of the business. It's not right or wrong. I hate it as much as everybody else, but it's just the reality. And, you know, I think they'll make it right with us down the road. And if they don't, I will call them out on it. If they don't, I'll be very vocal about it if it's not rectified down the road. But for right now, I'm kind of like on a wait and see mode, I guess. Where I'm just going to kind of wait and see what happens. And see where they go from here. Because I think they will bring it to Interloper. I don't think they had enough time to make the loot applicable to Interloper, and I have a feeling if they had just released Stalker versions Tails into Interloper, there would have been a hue and cry that it was making the game too easy, that Interloper wasn't what it used to be, and all that stuff. So I'm kind of in a way glad they did not do it. It's easier, I think it's easier for them down the road to add in the feature than to basically put it in now and then try to take it out or revamp it later on. Because I think they'll be able to add it in later at a lot easier pace than trying to revamp it. I really do. And maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a programmer, so I don't know that. Oh, hold on a sec. Excuse me. It's a little chill in here today. It's like 75 degrees in here. I just kind of chill. Less than 5% of players play on Interloper. Less than 5% of their regular player base plays Interloper. It's actually more down in the 2 to 3% range that actually play interloper as a regular play style. Most players do not play interloper. And that's just that's been that way for a while. I mean, interloper is definitely the most vocal. Interloper players are definitely the most vocal, but you know, we talked about this earlier. I think that's mainly because if you parse out where is your hardcore player base, you know, people who play the game all the time, those that play on Stalker, Pilgrim, and Voyager, probably 50% at best are like diehard, long dark, hardcore players, and the rest of them are kind of casuals. Interloper players, I would guess 80 to 95% of interloper players are in the hardcore camp, and maybe 5 to 15% are casual interloper players. So I think that sort of skews the demo a little bit, because the interloper players are going to be a very loud vocal group, but as a whole, they aren't really they're almost underrepresented in a way. Oh, I have a rock and that in my hand. That's interesting. I have a rock hand. I have a rock hand, boys and girls. So definitely you'll see most of the stuff online. Most of those people will probably be interloper players leaving comments. Because that's just the majority of people who are like really hardcore. But in reality, oh wow, I have rock hand, boys and girls. I really truly have rock hand. Look at that. I got a rock and I got a rock. You know, there's a lot of people who don't like interloper, to be honest. There's a lot of people who prefer playing on Pilgrim or Stalker, not because it's hard per se, but they like to play on Pilgrim and Stalker because it's not as hardcore, and they feel like they can enjoy the game, play the game, have fun with it, and not be stressed all the time. Oh, so you're even having problems as it stands right now with Interloper. Interesting. Yeah, I honestly haven't played Interloper since the update. A lot of people, you know, just don't like it as much. It's not as popular a version. Interloper originally was created because there was a very small base of players who wanted something harder than Stalker. I mean, before that, there was no Interloper. The game originally never had Interloper in it. And Interloper was only brought in because there was a group of people who really wanted the game to be harder and felt that Stalker was too easy. And so they made it for that. I mean, that was not even originally part of the game. And really, Interloper's really more about a state of mind, a state of being, than anything. Next position. I like that way better. Fasten the door on. Oh, it requires a small rope. Oh. Well, that's interesting. That's unexpected. Okay. Equip that. Let's make a small rope real quick. I didn't... Oh, whoa. Okay. I forgot those take small ropes, not large ropes. There we go. There we go. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Boop. There's our house. There's our house. It's a very, very, very fine house. It still doesn't line up real well, unfortunately. That's one thing I'm not real pleased with the with the doors. The doors just never, it never seems like they're quite right. Never seems like they're quite right. I don't know. It's definitely something they need to work on. You can see like this one right here. I mean, look how goofy this one is. I mean, it doesn't even really close right or anything. So hopefully they'll fix that. Yeah, that just bothers me. It used to be the doors fit a little bit better. I'm just not a big fan. Not a big fan. Big fan, big fan. See, it's like swinging through the house. I mean, from the inside it looks okay, but it just seems like too big. Have I found a new job? Oh no, this is my job. I'm full-time streaming now. Asus, full-time. I'm full-time streaming. This is my job now. Content creation and streaming is what I'm doing now. I'm not even looking for another job at the moment. No, I'm not even looking for another job. Okay, so that hammer is completely broken. Add that to that. Take this hammer stone shard, which is garbage, and dump it into the sea, because it'll then disappear. And then let's sail off to another island. Do I want to go to E? Where's E at? E is up here. I actually want to go to C or F. There's D. There's C. C looks like garbage, but let's go see what it's like. Hope everyone had a great afternoon. Everyone have a great afternoon, night. Time to get my 6 hours of sleep. Well, Tommy, have a good one, my friend. Thanks for coming by and hanging out. And for me, everything below Loper just overwhelms me. I'm a bad hoarder and all the loot is killing me. Go across the sea to see what sea is like. Exactly. We are going to go across the sea. And see, we got our little loot. Look at that. We got a little house. And you can make these houses way bigger. Way bigger than this if you want to. You can make it's all material based though. You can actually make houses on your boat too, which we will do. When we find another island, we're going to expand this boat one more back, and then we're going to put pontoons on the outside, and we're going to expand it out like one more piece there, and then here. So we'll have like a huge raft when this is all done. Huge raft when it's all done. Wow, we are hungry and thirsty. Jeez Louise, man. Don't ask for much, Atheenon. Just be like, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty. I'm going to eat a whole papaya, too. There we go. And, yep, my fruit has gone down a little bit, which is fine. I'm okay with that. All right, let's put our boat in the water. Unfortunately, they have no way to moor your boat to a dock like I've made, which makes me sad. Viva La Dirt stuff is hilarious, man. I love their stuff. I love their Red Dead stuff. I love their Red Dead stuff. Whoa, jeez Louise. How did I fall into the water there? How did I fall into the water right there? Glad there's no, like, tides happening right now. That could suck. Jeez Louise, man. How did I fall into the water? That was weird. Okay, sailing UI, sails up. Woo! Luckily, I didn't have to drop all my gear. Usually when you fall in the water, you have to drop all your stuff to get back on the boat or to get back into not being drowning. Because that's usually what kills you in this game. See, game just saved. Just an autosave right there. Why is the raft T-shaped? Because it's my beginner raft. It's gonna be different later on. Do you sink if you carry more stuff? Oh yeah, oh yeah. If you're going swimming, at most you can maybe have your toolkit or your side bag on. You can't wear your backpack. You can't have anything in your pockets. You're gonna drown if you do. So yeah, you don't want to carry much on you. Usually I strip everything off before I go swimming, because it tends to weigh you down, make you more tired, and all that sort of stuff. Well, my raft is this shape because my raft is small right now. And I will be expanding out one further behind me, one further out that way, one further out that way, and then putting 2 modules in front as well. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 7 more modules, which means we need an island that can support those modules being made. I wish they would change the difficulties, not in the amount of building material, because it makes no sense. Better to drain stamina, food, and thirst before more than the higher the difficulty is. Yeah, you know, that's why I usually just play. I mean, stamina, thirst, and hunger in this game are generally, it's about the same no matter what you're playing it on. Actually, hold on a second. Okay, my health is coming back a little bit. It's a little bit more on the more harder difficulty levels. It's just that you can't make as much stuff. You don't make as much. You can't make as much stuff on the higher difficulty levels, just because you're short on resources all the time. Which I've never liked it. I've actually messaged them about that. And say, you know, I actually have talked to them about that before. So they know about that. They know the desire that we have for, like, equitable building on all difficulty levels and just making the survival harder. Because really, the harder building doesn't make the game hard. The more expensive building doesn't make the game harder. It just makes it kind of annoying. If they made thirst and stuff, like, more damaging or more prominent or whatever you want to say on the harder difficulty levels, I would find that to be more of a challenge than the inability to make certain items. You know what I'm saying? And so I have talked to him about that. Radu does know that that's something that we, you know, wish that they had in the game. Yeah, I just think I think it would work better as a survival game in that sense. It does. I mean, basically all it does to me is it just slows the game down. It slows your progress down for no apparent reason, which is just kind of annoying. You know, I would almost rather them go on, say, medium settings for all the crafting. You know, don't do it on easy, but make it medium settings for all the crafting, and then well, that's weird. Why is that stick not going in with... Oh, that's a medium plank. Oh, that's a medium plank. I was like, why is that... Those are medium planks, too. Oh, those are planks, not sticks. Duh. We'll put those in there. Yeah, I'd rather have them do it like medium level for crafting. And... There we go. We got L. And that would just feel more natural, you know? Have it all the same, and then just, I mean, if they wanted to really ramp up the realistic and make it really hard to survive on realistic, I would be totally down for that. I'd be like, hell yeah, bring it on. Make my food, my water, my vitamin C, I mean, there's so many things. The vitamin C, the salt, make my hunger and thirst get more. Make temperature even do more damage to me. Make my tiredness do damage to me. Make my food diversity. I mean, the thing I don't like about food diversity is, yeah, it's kind of a neat effect, but it really, like, when your food diversity gets to be about 50%, it needs to start slowly ticking your health away. It has to get to 0 before it does anything to you. And the same thing with vitamin C and salt. It should start doing damage to you before it gets to 0. And that would make, I mean, there's some things that I've suggested, and and I'm like, hey, you don't have to implement these things. I'm just saying that as a Survivor player, this would be kind of cool. And I think I've played enough survival games in my time now, in the last 6.5 years, to sort of know what works and what doesn't generally work in survival games. I mean, I'm not the expert by any stretch, but I know what I enjoy and what my community tends to enjoy as a general rule. So I think I have a pretty good grasp on the basics of it anyway. Because, yeah, I would just like to have, not as easy crafting as an easy mode, not as hard crafting as hard mode, something in between, but, not that much in there. But have it so the stats and stuff go down quicker on the harder difficulties. That to me would be true survival. That to me would be like true survival mode. Is have those stats just deteriorate like crazy on the difficulty levels. I can grab that coconut right there and make a rope. Oh, I mean, and despite all the stuff, if Radu, I know Radu watches my videos. Radu, if you're watching my video, I'm not saying I'm not happy with this latest update. This game is running smooth as butter since the last update. I am so happy with whatever you did. Whatever you did, I mean, my God, we're reworking all those lines of code. Kudos, my friend. That paid off so well because I have had so few, like, forced restart glitches in the game. It's amazing. It truly just blows my mind. So, thank you. I'm very happy with it. I don't think I have any more coconuts. Do I have any more coconut fiber anywhere? I don't think so. I think we're gonna have to leave this chest behind, boys and girls. We have to leave. Oh, I have a rope right there. There's a rope right there, Atheenon. Dirt. Hey, Atheenon. There's a rope right there for you, buddy. Hey, buddy. There's a rope right there for you. Wow. It'd be nice if I had a rope, wouldn't it? It'd be nice if I had a rope around here somewhere. Oh, nope, not that. I wanted the small crate, not the boat. Hey, look at that. We tied it down. What a deal. Put that in there. That's a bottle of water. Put the water in there. I have not organized anything. Usually I'm so much more organized than this. I am so disorganized right now. It's crazy how disorganized I am. That's oil. That's some planks. There's some candles. There's a lantern. There's some bread. That's cheese in there too. Cheese Louise, man. I got cheese and bread everywhere. Got all my papayas in there. I'm gonna put a lantern in here. Get that oil. That's oil. Yeah, get the oil and the candle holder out of there. Get these candles out of there. There's my oil for my lantern. Candles for the candle holder. Got some candles there. Another lantern. A couple things for candle. Oh, God. Candle stands. I'm getting rid of those. One thing I do not like. I do not like the candle stands. I do not like candle stands. I don't know why I don't like candle stands. I can't explain it. I just don't like the candle stands. They annoy me. They're super heavy. They weigh like a kilo a piece. And I just can't stand them. I just can't stand them. I don't like the balanced diet hits that are getting popular. You know. Balanced diet's kind of a nice thing. I mean, it's kind of a cool thing. Hadrian is peeking in on the chat. Hi, Hadrian. How you doing? How's it going, buddy? I hope you're having a good day. Hope things are going well for you. I'm rearranging my junk right now. So that's always fun. The rearrangement of the junk is always a good thing to have happen, you know? You got to rearrange your junk every once in a while, or it just gets a little unruly. I'm just saying. I'm going to put my oils right here. I'm going to keep my holders right there. Put some more oil right there. Where do I have my cups? My ICUPs. There we go. There's my cups. I'm going to grab my bottles out of there. Grab that out of there and that out of there. Let's see. Is this all? That's all corn and carrots. I'm going to grab both of those because I have corn and carrot over here too. There's corn and carrot and that. Take the cheese. Okay, I'm going to put the bottles in there. Take the cheese and the meats out of there. Where do I have my cheese and my meats? Got my taters in there. Hi! I would have used Hadlurk, but I don't have any emotes up on Twitch. And Hadlurk hasn't been unlocked on YouTube yet. Yet! It hasn't been unlocked yet, boys and girls. So go sub up to Hadrian's YouTube channel. Let's get that membership up on Hadrian's YouTube so we can get those unlocked, my friends. Because if they're not unlocked, then we are blocked. Heyo! And I rhymed, and I didn't even do the time. Yeah! Let's go. Hello, Hadrian. How you doing? How's it going, buddy? I've been loving your title locked planet. It's awesome. I don't have one myself set up because I'm lame. But I love the concept. I'm gonna go look for one now. So you've given me something to do next time in my Dyson sphere, which I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play tomorrow because they are using they are working on the internet in my area, and I may not have internet starting at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. So yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, they just sent out an email today saying, by the by, we're going to be working on the internet in your area tomorrow, and you may not have any. So have fun with that, my friends. And I was like, oh, that's nice. I was like, that's fabulous.
No power in the verse can stop me.
Hey, Hobo57, how you doing, buddy? So yeah, I may have no interwebs tomorrow at all. That would be salt water. Why do I have salt water in a jar? Get rid of that, please. Thank you. Oh, I can't put that in there. Let's take the axe out so we can put that in. We'll then put the axes in here. We're gonna axe it a question. Hey-o! Woo! Thank you for following there. I appreciate that very much. You didn't know title locking was a thing, did you? Did you? No, actually, I'd had some people mention it when I was playing the game before. I had people mention title locked planets. I really didn't know though. I know what they are conceptually. I didn't know how to find them or the advantages to them, like you've shown. And it's kind of cool. I mean, I like to build on the dark side of the moon, so I definitely want to find one when I play Dyson again. I'm not really too worried about it though at this point because I have let's just put it this way, Hadrian. I have an overabundance of antimatter, and yeah. My antimatter is definitely not hurting at all. I am really tired though. Let's lay down. Let's lay down and go to bed. Let's sleep till sunset. How was my impromptu 24-hour Stellaris stream? It was very fun. But we started over yesterday, Hadrian. I don't know the first episode of it's up on YouTube, but we did start over. The problem I had, so here's the problem I had with the one that we did on Thursday. The one that we did on Thursday, I was very hemmed in by all my neighbors. And on top of that, I didn't find one first contact civilization anywhere. Which made me just sad. What just made me sad. So we started over yesterday. So far, we found 3 civilizations, 3
No power in the
pre-FTL civilizations. Hey, Susan, thank you so much for the follow there. We found 3 FTL civilizations, which is awesome. So we got 3 sites set up where we're observing them. I've got my 2 neighbors. One of them sounds
like this. The other one
sounds like this, and they're very serious, goddammit.
And I'm trying to make friends with them because I'm going to form a federation with them. They're both cordial to me. We've been friendly with each other. We're talking back and forth. We're trading some cooking tips on the cooking channel. You know, we're kind of getting our thing going. So before the galactic dudes sweep in, we're going to make our own federation, baby. We're going to have the federation with the first contact protocols and the whole 9 yards. It's going to be awesome. And then we are going to be the Borg and we're going to take them all over. No, we won't do that. They're our friends. Chipmunks versus giant Klingons. Fight! But no, I'm having fun. I'm having fun with it. I'm having fun. We're going to do some Stellaris probably tomorrow. If I have internet. if I have internet. I don't know what's gonna happen. They said it could start at 6 a.m. I could wake up at 7 and come out and log on to the computer and it'd be like, no internet for you. No internet for you, sucker. And then I'd be like, aw, make me sad. Wiz Bowman can build a house on a raft, but shape seems to impact sailing, sinking, or did in earlier updates. Ath will add a small enclosed part of the raft when he has the materials. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I will do that. So you can build a large raft houseboat with candles and everything. Well, Wiz Bowman, yeah, like she was saying, you can do that. It doesn't... The mechanics of the raft aren't as bad as they used to be, and it doesn't capsize your raft every time like it used to, but it still can. It's very dangerous. You can do it, but it's very dangerous. Ooh, this is a nice island. I like this island. It doesn't look like it has a lot of rope on it. No, it won't have a lot of rope unless I can find some hemp. If I can find hemp, it'll have rope. But if I don't find hemp, it's got a lot of trees on it though, man. Oh boy. Oh boy. This place has got a lot of trees on it. I got some bananas. Got some banana trees, all that good stuff. I built a large 2-story house for my rafts, 4x5 raft, 2x3 house. See, there you go. And does it capsize very often or not, Mike? Because I know it used to be. It used to capsize all the time, and it was no fun. It was like, oh man, I just capsized my freaking raft again. And then you'd have to restart and stuff. I think they're more stable now. I think they're more, yeah, I think they're definitely more stable now than they used to be. The physics of them has been improved greatly. Oh, look, we got some more crates. Nice. Hello, crate. Come with me, my friend. We must go over here to my boat and drop you off. Yes, we must. We must increase our bust. Hey, we've got a crab, and he's a very mean crab. Stop trying to move my boat. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, that's J. Okay, so we are right now on L. We just left C, I believe. Was that C? Yeah, C. This is Rocky. We'll call this one Rocky 4. It's Rocky 4, baby. There we go. All right, that's Rocky 4. Yeah, they improved sailing speed between clusters as well with the new sailing feature. It's really nice. It's really super nice. So I might just use some of these logs and some of these trees just to build onto my raft here, because there's enough building material here that I could definitely tap in, build my raft out here. I still have not found my sextant and my watch though, which kind of sucks because all signs indicated that this island here was supposed to be my sextant and watch island, and there was no boat. It was a completely rocky island with no boat. I think I almost need to travel back to it though, because I went back to Papaya Island, which is where I found the note, and there was another note there. So I actually have two notes about where the sextant and watch is supposed to be, and they both say it's supposed to be down in the southwest. So I'm totally confused. Totally confused. So I got my vitamin C. That got my salt up. I need to eat some. Let's see. I have some of this. Let's eat one more. Okay, so I just got my land food wrecked. Get wrecked, land food. There we go. All right, and then we're a little thirsty, and we're super duper tired. So let's take a little sleep until sunrise. I tried the speed sailing and did not ever find the cluster, and since then I haven't played long enough to be ready to go to a new cluster. Well, yeah, you have to be on watching him fail to use the transponder was so... Oh, well, I was just learning. Was so painful. Well, I was just learning how to use a that was the first episode, buddy. I was just learning how to use a transponder. When you got new mechanics in a game, you gotta do it. You gotta mess around with it a little bit to figure it out. It's like I'm sure whoever that was picked up the transponder and within 2 minutes knew exactly what they were doing and read the instructions. I figured out the transponder, though. Crazy people. Alright, let's build some raft pieces while we're here. Boats. We're going to have to do this with the basic trunk modules. Bippity bop. Let's find some big trees we can cut down here. Oh, that one will give us some trunks. Some people. I swear. Some of the interneters. The interneters. I have many irrecoverable problems with my large house rest, but it's been much better lately. Oh, yeah. Lately, I mean, gosh, just the game in general lately has really improved in its smoothness. Get out of here. Get. You get out of here. You're trying to ruin my fun and push all my stuff around. Stop it. Swear to God. You got to watch these guys because otherwise they come up on you. So what we're going to do, see, is we're going to add this piece on to here like that. Hey, there's some hemp right there. Nice. I'm going to take it while we see it. Hemp stem. Yay! We got a hemp stem. I'm taking it to 2,000. This should at least give us 2 more trunks. Take a 1500. That should at least give us maybe one trunk. There we go. That's 2 more raft pieces right there. Yeah, I knew this would be a good island to do this on because guess what? There's lots of materials here. Wish we could tie stuff to the floor. Well, I wish we could tie on rain collectors. The turtle shell rain collectors. I would love to be able to tie those on. That would make me so happy if we could tie the rain collectors onto the damn thing. Just because. I mean, it would be such a improvement in our ability to get water while we're out in the open ocean, which would just be awesome. And that'd be perfect. Just checking. Yes, we are good to play in about 30 minutes. Yes, games. We will. We're gonna Gameslift and I are gonna Sea of Thieves it with a little bit of stream loots action today. Is this similar to Stranded Deep? Yes, it is. It is similar to Stranded without devs. Yes, it is. But no, it is a very similar game to that. It is set in the 1800s, not in modern times. So there are no helicopters. There's no boss mobs. There's none of the stuff that they threw into the game after they abandoned it for nearly a year and a half. Not that I'm bitter about that, but yes, but it has a very similar vibe. But there's a lot of no, it's not forbidden. It just makes me triggered whenever I hear that game. So, yeah, but but no, it has a very similar feel to it for sure. It does have a very similar feel to it, and personally, I think this game has more potential than Stranded Deep does. Even Stranded Deep, I believed had potential at one point, and I was a strong supporter of Stranded Deep for quite a long time. Until until the dark years, and then I stopped supporting him as much. But Stranded Deep is a fine game for how it turned out, and especially after its very rocky development stage. It turned out a lot better than I thought it would. I don't like I still to this day say the choice of their inventory screen, which I told them when they were developing it, is garbage, but it's their choice. They can do what they want. This game is very chill. It's very chill. You can build, you can explore. You have an island cluster that you're exploring, and then you sail out into the other. Oh, I can't do it now because I don't have the other stuff. But you eventually sail out of your cluster and go to another cluster, and then there's more clusters and more clusters and more clusters. But it's all set in the 1800s. There's not a lot of danger as of yet in the game. There may be one day, but the devs are still working on it actively. They come out with pretty consistent updates and pretty cool updates, in my opinion, too. They just rewrote about 50,000 lines of code in the game over the last couple months, and now the game, I play in the experimental server because I like to have all the new goodies. But even in the experimental server, the game is running smooth as butter now. It's beautiful. I love it. I haven't even played in the standard stable server yet. So yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. I love this. I love the developer for this game. They've been super kind to my channel. They're super receptive to ideas and to feedback from the people that are playing their experimental servers. They even have a bug report button right here where you can send in a bug report if you have a problem live while you're playing. You can do it. So it's a lot of fun. And the game's only $15, so it's a good deal as well. And I think it goes on sale if you really want to save money. It goes on sale for like $10 every 3 or 4 months. So hey, Gameslift, it's too late for Kai One. You're dead to me. Just kidding. Miss you to come back to me. was playing with this last week. We had 10 play, and it was kind of really cool to kill people. I've started deep on Xbox and Switch and watched people play it on PC, and it's totally different in building mechanics on different platforms. Building doesn't really make sense in this game if you can't bring your crafting stuff inside because it's not working. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my struggle with Stranded Deep is not over the game. It's over the inattention they gave to the game and to people who were actually playtesting the game, which we were doing through the early access that we bought into the game. That the inattention to it felt very much like a cash grab, where they basically took the money they got from early access and then effed off and went bye. And then they got a little bit of blowback, so they quote-unquote finished the game and just threw it out there and went, well, that's our game. See, we did it. We promised it. We got it done. And I was like, well, that's not what you taught. That's not what you told us you were going to do in the beginning. In the beginning with Stranded Deep, they were supposed to be working with the community to improve and actually add to and make the game a little better, you know? And then they went, nah. Me, though, I'm a little bitter about it, but at the same time, I found an alternative in Escape the Pacific that I really enjoy, and the devs for this game are really cool. And there's part of our raft. We almost have it done. I just need to build one more platform on each of those, and we'll be set. And then we will have the Tower of Power. I'm going to detach that. Move my bed back over here. No, I didn't want to do that. No, stop it. Stop it. I didn't mean to touch. No, I didn't mean to touch that. I didn't mean to touch it. I didn't mean to touch the thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay. There we are. Okay. Let's get out a rope. That's a piece of meat. I don't want my piece of meat. Let's get out the rope. There we go. Let's attach the bed back. Boom. There we go. The nice thing about what they've done with this game now is, yes, you have to use a lot more rope to attach all your sails, your rudders, everything. But the nice thing about that is that all of the stuff, you could basically take the entire raft apart if you want. And there's no... It used to be when you do that, things would just go horribly wrong. Things would go horribly wrong. And you'd lose pieces. Stuff wouldn't line up correctly anymore. There was a whole bunch of bad consequences to things that would happen that way. And so by making it a little more difficult to put together, they've made it a hell of a lot easier to take it back apart again and to reconstruct the raft in the way that you want, if you want to add or subtract pieces to the raft. I remember a time when once you built your raft, if you changed one thing on it, your raft was basically screwed. You were done. Your raft was like, nah, you ain't doing anything. It'd be nice if we could attach things with meat. Hey-oh! Hey-oh! I don't want to attach anything with my meat. Good lord, what kind of stream have we gotten into? Hey, Hadrian, you want to see my Stellaris world? I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud of all the Omnian replicators I've made. Oh, are there other people here? Oh god, there's 48 other people here. Okay, I'll show you. Oh, were you here? Were you here last night? Were you here last night when we did it? Were you here last night? No. I'm not. I don't want to play. I just want to show off my Stellaris world to you. No, I didn't play for 36 hours. I did not play Stellaris for 36 hours. It was 13 hours on top of the 9 that I had already streamed. Or no, No, it was 15 hours on top of the 9 that I already streamed that day of Long Dark. And I do love how you attach stuff. You just hold the hammer in your hand, you bring it up here, you throw it kind of in its slot, and when it goes green, you let go, and boom! Look at that, boys and girls. We got the raft. Now, I probably need to build some more rudders for this raft. To be honest, I only have one. Steering is going to become an issue because the raft is a lot more massive now than it used to be. And so it's going to steer like a freaking mule. You know, I'm going to have to basically point, aim, and then not really maneuver a whole lot. Because, yeah, that's going to be a big old problem. But, you know, I can do that. Do you bridge that gap with leaf and trunk holders? Oh, the gap in the middle? I never thought of doing that, but I guess you could. I guess I don't want to attach it with meat. Get the meat out of my freaking inventory there. Jeez Louise, man. I don't know. Would a leaf or trunk holder fit over that? I wonder. I wonder if it would. Would a leaf holder actually fit? Nah, it'd fit in between. Well, I don't know. Maybe it would attach. Will it actually attach, though? That's the trick. You'll lose it. You did that and you lost yours? Oh, no. Well, I have to try it now. And Nora's like, don't do it. You'll lose it. And then like, I have to try it now. Gotta try that now. Jeez, that sounds like way too much fun. I can't wait till they add passive fishing into the game. For science! Science! Da-na-na-na. And then again, I lost my barrel too. That was tied down underneath my bed on my raft. Yeah, there's some glitches that are kind of in the game still, so... I need some more hemp. There's a papaya tree right there. I need some hemp. Where, oh, where is my hemp? Hello, hemp. Where are you? Hello. Aha! I found you. You thought you could hide under the evil influences of the bush. The bush cannot hide you from me. No. No, I say. No bush shall keep me from my hemp. Nice. All right, we got the hemp. We got the hemp. We can make 2 ropes with the hemp. I know I have some. Let's look for some more hemp. The bush was hiding that hemp. We gotta look under the bushes. Under the bush. I locked my Sims in a building and last man standing got a door. 'Twas for science. Wow. Bush. Bush. I like my bush. I don't like the bush though, actually, to be honest. To be honest, I don't like the bush. The bush bothers me. I'm bothered by bush, okay? And I'm not talking about our former president. I'm talking about the actual bushes on this island, you know? Okay, I have enough rope. And I can equip that. There we go. Woo! Let's go. Let's see if I can do this. Oh my God, Becky. Look at that raft. It's so huge. Oh, I'm taking all of this stuff. Actually, I could build my house on my raft right now. What am I thinking? I could build my house on my raft right now as we speak. That is awesome. Okay, so if you're in building mode, and say you want to build some pillars, so I need to build a pillar there. If I hold the shift button down, it'll allow me to keep building pillars until I tell it not to. So now I'll tell it not to by right-clicking, and see, I didn't have to go back into my building menu each time. You can only do that with building stuff. You can't do that with crafting stuff, which kind of sucks. But at least you can do it with building stuff, which is really super nice because it allows you to do some building. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to get one more long stick here. That's a bush. Get out of my way, god dang it. Stupid bush. Now I need to make a... There we go. Bam. Well, wham. There we go. I had a hard time remembering it too. But see, like, say I want to build... I want to do walls. And I want to do... half walls on that side and that side. There we go. See, I just hold the shift button down and I don't have to go back in and find half walls again. And then I want to build a window opening on... Whoa. On the back. I'm not going to build doors on the front, but I'm going to put a plank roof on the top. And that will be my little hut. Donnie Theory, hello, hello. Hold shift when building, hold shift when building. Yes, hold shift when building. If you just hold the shift when you're doing the building action, it'll just let you keep building that same exact thing. Donnie Theory, my man, pots and pans. Get the bob shake for him. If you haven't gone and checked out Donnie Theory before, boys and girls, I've known Donnie Theory here on Twitch for more years than it should be legally allowed. I mean, legally, we pretty much are like, what is that when you've been living with somebody long enough? And you're not really married to them, but you are kind of married to them because you kind of, you know, you've been in it long enough. Common law, yeah, we sort of have a common law marriage, Donnie. That's how I look at it. We're just kind of a common law marriage. That's just how it is. You know, you may not feel the same about me, but I feel the same way. I feel that way about you, so. But now I've known Donnie Theory here on Twitch for a long time. And Donnie Theory is a great guy. If you've not followed his channel before, boys and girls, please go over and do give him a follow. He's a really entertaining dude. Good friend of the channel, and like I said, he's just a really nice guy. So it's weird, but not awkward. Yes, it's weird, but it's not awkward. So, you know, you just kind of take it as it is. Oh, you thought being you thought you meant being addicted. I see. Wait, if I'm building this backwards. Never mind. Hold on, I built that backwards. I built it backwards, boys and girls. I think that one's right, though, isn't it? Yeah, that one's right. Is that right? Yeah, that one's right. That one's right too. It's got the. Or no, is that backwards? Sorry, it's hard to tell sometimes with these which way is frontwards and backwards. I mean, you can't screw the roof up. I wish it would always orient it to be there. That's probably right? Yeah, it's got the stuff behind it now. Jeez Louise. Hey, UC! How you doing? Hello. The nice thing is if you haven't finished it, you can just get all your materials back. Okay. See, that's what's supposed to happen. The frame's on the inside, and it builds that first. So that lets me know that the outside is actually out. There we go. The back is backwards too. Oh, it probably is. Son of a biscuit. I can tell the first time I hit it. I'm gonna hit it and quit it. Yep, it's backwards. This one isn't. Gosh dang it. Dang nabbit, Atheenon, building stuff backwards. How'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Why'd you build it backwards, sir? I didn't build it backwards on purpose, man. I didn't do it that. I just drawn that way. Let's do it this way now. Okay, let's do it this way. There we go. Oops, there's another plank right there. The nice thing is if you haven't finished constructing it yet, you can just tear it. You can just right click it, get all your resources back, and then you can just put them right back in and you're fine. There we go. Now it's building it right. See, that's building it right there too. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Why put the nice view on the outside? Always build backwards. Ah, how do you know? How do you get that in the water now? You pick it up by the power of your mind and your huge muscles. You pick it up and you put it in the water. And I'll show you how to do that in just a second. After I get done building. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's going to look so good. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It looks so good. And the other nice thing they've added, boys and girls. Oh, here's the other thing they added that was cool. If you hold shift and drag, you can split stacks of stuff. You can shift, drag, and split things now, which you couldn't do in the game before. That is a huge quality of life winner right there. That is a huge quality of life win. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yes, if you have a stack of stuff, you can split it by just shift dragging. You can split the stack up, which you couldn't do before. Yes, splitting stacks is so nice. And here's another nice thing. You hit F5, you get a game save. You don't have to exit out, hit save, and save your progress that way. F5 gets you a save. F8, so if I hit F5, I get a game save. F8 gets you a quick load. You get a quick load off of F8. So if you don't want to have to go and pick the save file out, it'll just reload your newest save file. In addition, if you go into the load function, you'll notice there's 2 pages now. You have your manual saves and your auto saves. Your auto saves are set up in your settings. You can go down here and save at certain intervals or at certain events or all of them. I save on everything. I have auto saves every 5 minutes, whenever I wake up, every morning, every evening, and whenever I leave an island. And to leave an island, to get the save to trigger, you have to be a certain distance away from the island and at a certain depth before it'll auto save the game for you. But it is a wonderful freaking feature. The auto save is amazing. It's something we've been wanting for a long, long time. And they finally gave it to us. And I'm going to put my water under my bed. Under the shelter. Because that's where it belongs. Water that is shaded will last longer for you than water that is not shaded. And this, Donnie, is how we get the boat off of the beach. Have we visited that island? No, we have not visited Jay yet. So this is a good... We're going to call this Buildy Isle. Because there's a lot of good stuff here. Let's go to Jay. Jay looks like a good island. So this Donnie is how you get the boat. Whoa! Oh, it's still on land. Raise sails. Sit down. And you'll see game save pop up over there in a second. Yep, game save right there. Boom. Auto save right there. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Useless Isle 1 through 17. Buildy Isle 1 to 2. Mean Predator Isle 1 to 5. Mapping continues. I had a game do an autosave when I swam out to a shipwreck, so the distance isn't far. Yeah, it's. I think it has to hit either one of two qualifiers: distance away or depth. And if it's a shipwreck that's pretty far out, it's probably going to hit the depth one pretty easily. Did I ever search the last island for stuff and things? I don't think so. No. I mean, I did. I think. There's nothing there that I can make rope out of, though, so I sort of had to abandon it. So I might put Buildy Isle, and then we'll go, Uh-oh. I screwed myself up there. I should not have done that. Should not have done that. I should not have been sitting and doing that yet. Have I made a Wilson yet? No, I've not made a Wilson. Wow, that sucks. Yeah, I did something to myself. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to take the quick save here. And load that one. Good thing it did that for us. Good thing it did that for us. That's nice. It just quick saved as we were leaving the island, so. Okay, so map. I'm going to say Buildy Isle needs to have more search. S-E-A-R-C-H. Good Lord, I can't spell. There we go. So now I have it on for more search. Okay, perfect. I just sort of wanted to go to another island before we ran out of time. I wanted to go over here and see what we could see. See what he could see and do what we could do. You know what I'm saying? Because soon Gameslift and I are going to be ripping it up on the high seas. Oh, it's High Seas Sunday, boys and girls. High Seas Sunday. And just to remind you, everybody, tomorrow I hope to have internet. Xfinity sent us out an alert earlier. Saying that we may lose internet tomorrow. Actually, I don't even think it said we may lose internet. I think the specific words were, work could begin as early as 6 a.m. You'll experience service outages at your address. So it's not even that you may experience service outages. They're basically guaranteeing that I am not going to have internet for some of tomorrow. They're leaving it very, very unambiguous. They're basically saying, yeah, you're gonna experience outages. Deal with. It's like, okay, great, thanks. Thanks, guys. Thanks, fellers. I'm excited. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna plan to get up tomorrow morning and stream when I usually do. But I don't even know if I'll have internet. I'll tweet out if I don't. I'll have internet on my phone no matter what. But I'll tweet out, what's going on if I have a chance to do anything. If I don't have a chance to do, if I'm not gonna be able to stream or whatever, I'll let you all know. Hopefully I will be able to stream and everything will work properly. But I'm unsure what the future will hold for us. Now this island looks 2 thumbs up, 4 fingers up, 6 fingers up, 2 hands up. It looks like spirit fingers and jazz hands. Jazz hands and spirit fingers. That's what this island looks like. Because it's got all the goods. All the good stuff. All the goods. Got a lot of palm trees on it. I like the looks of that. That makes me very, very happy. What is that over there? That's I. That's D. That's J. I don't see anything else out there, though. So, okay. Get right in here, baby. And that would give us landfall. Now, the nice thing is, all you have to do is hit F5 and you get a save point. That is the beautiful thing about it. You just get a save point. You just hit F5 and you're like, boom, I'm saved. The game just saves it right for you. It's such a glorious thing. All right. We need a little more land food, but here's our island. Here's where we are at. We haven't searched anything here yet, but we're going to have to do that next time because we're going to be switching up games right now. This looks like a pretty cool island, though. Doesn't have a ship around it, but it's got a lot of palm trees, and I'm hoping to find, it looks like it's got a couple chests over here. A couple chests on this side of the island. One, two, a few. Are those chests?